What's going on, everybody? I'm going to talk a little bit today about my DJI Phantom 4 drone. I get a ton of requests when I'm out in the field, people asking me what kind of equipment I'm using, questions about my cameras, and of course questions about my ride. All those videos will be coming. Today I'm going to talk about the drone. I really wanted to do this in a live video format where I could answer questions, but really just a little bit more complex than I thought it was going to be to do that. Of course, I do have some great live streaming equipment from Teradek and others, but I think just a standard video like this will be great. And of course, if you comment on the video with any questions you have, I'll be glad to answer those. So this is my controller here. It's a DJI's controller here, and I got my iPad. It's a mini iPad that I bought. You can use your cell phone, whatever. All you need is some kind of display device to sit up here, and then you just need the controller. So again, the controller comes with that, and you'll need a cable, just a short little cable. This was about 1 foot long that goes from the device to the controller. So you'll need that. And this is the actual drone here. Let me set this down. So this is my Phantom 4 drone. Obviously it's a quadcopter. Camera here on the bottom. Now this camera comes on the device. You know, there's some quads where you can pop cameras in and out and choose different cameras. This one comes built in. It's already wired up, so you can't, you know, hop in a GoPro onto that, at least not without a hack that I'm not aware of. But this does shoot 4K video, and you know, good 4K video does take photos. So this is when the camera's facing at you, this is the front of the device. You can see here these two little black dots. Those are vision sensors. So this will actually, this drone is actually able to tell when it's about to fly into something, so it has object avoidance. And there's also sensors here on the bottom so that it can tell what's going on below. SD card slot here on the side. Of course, I have a 64 gigabyte card in there. Of course, it has really bright LEDs on the device. Batteries here in the back. I have a couple of these. I just pop in and out. You know, charge. I usually charge these in the back of my car when I'm out chasing in between. That way I can you know, keep flying. Now the flight time is about 30 minutes, give or take. It depends on what kind of winds you're flying into, just exactly how long the flight time is. And that's the next question I get a lot is, you know, what kind of winds are you flying into? And the flight speed on the Phantom 4 here, I can get it about 45 miles an hour when there's no wind. Obviously I can go faster when I have a good tailwind, but 45 miles an hour. So what I do is when I'm out there chasing, if I think the winds are gusting over, you know, 40 or even 35 just to be safe, then I really try not to fly. Obviously I can get to the storm really easily when I have that southerly wind, but I don't want to be in a situation where the drone is unable to get back home because of that wind. So usually that's kind of my cutoff, 35, 40. Now there's bigger, heavier drones that can do more, but so that's kind of my cutoff for this. So I guess take it outside and do a little video and how to fly it and what all it can do. Okay, so the first thing you do to get ready to fly here is you just push the power button on the battery once and then again and hold it the second time. You'll see it boot up and you'll hear the beeps and you'll see the props kind of move. So now I'm going to go set it on a level surface and get ready to fly. Okay, so once you got your drone out there, do the same double tap on the controller. You have the DJI app open, and once your controller and your aircraft are on, you'll see this pop up. Just hit camera. So now we'll be able to go into a live view, and I'll be able to check the status on everything in the aircraft. Everything looks normal right now. So right now it tells me that it's safe to fly. It has a GPS lock. So everything's looking good. So now to start the aircraft, you take both of these, go down and in. And you'll hear it boot up out there. The up button here, what I've deemed the up button, you can customize your controller. Just the left stick. So I just push that up just like that. It's up in the air now. You know, look, I'm not doing anything to the controller here. The aircraft's just hovering out there. Just sitting there hovering, and so I can obviously, you know, back and forth. Now this, you know, this aircraft is just so simple to fly. You know, once it's started up on a level surface, you just, you know, activate it real quick with the you know, with the controller, and simple push up to get it up in the air, and I mean, you know, spin it around, do whatever you want to do. It's crazy how responsive this aircraft is. It has object avoidance detection, so you can you know, make sure you're avoiding objects. See, when it came at us, you can see how it turned away right as it got towards us. Or, you know, if I fly it at the mailbox like that, it'll just stop. That's really cool. It's great if, you know, you're flying around dangerous areas. So aircraft also has a sport mode, which gets rid of the object detection, but it makes the aircraft substantially faster, more responsive. So that's you know, a feature I definitely love, and that's usually what I fly in when I'm in storm conditions. So you know, I definitely love that. Landing the aircraft here, I'll bring her down. Also incredibly simple. Turn it around here so it's facing us, and yeah, you just bring it straight down. Even in the wind right now, again, see that tree in the breeze over there. It's you know, the aircraft's responding really well. So I'll just bring it down. I like to land it on flat surfaces, and then once you touch down, just hit the down, boom, and shut off. Again, incredibly simple aircraft to fly. I'm gonna show off the active track feature right now, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go put myself as the target, and you'll watch the drone actually track me. All right, here we go. Pretty awesome. Again, this thing is really fast when you have it in the sport mode. So let's take off. All right, let's bring her back by. Let's do a flyover of the house here. Pretty cool stuff. Now, you know what makes this really awesome is the ability to see exactly what you're seeing on the aircraft. So, you know, I'm sitting here flying over my neighborhood. You know, I can spin the aircraft around. You can see at the bottom, you can see how high it is in the air, the distance from you. So right now it's only 30 feet away over the, you know, the location. You can see the horizontal speed and the vertical speed. So again, if I push it up, we're going up about 12 mile an hour, 13, but we're not moving, you know, we're just pretty much going straight up. And if I turn the aircraft and I, you know, go hauling, then you know, we get up to 30 mile an hour, and I've got some headwind to battle, but really pretty cool stuff. Alright, so now one more super awesome feature here is the return to home feature. So the aircraft will actually return to home automatically if it battery gets too low or if it loses signal. But just for demonstration purposes, I will manually show you what that looks like. So I'll hit the return to home button, I hit it and just hold it. Okay, so now I have triggered the aircraft into return to home. So what it does is it'll ascend first to whatever altitude I have it set to go to. And I do that so that I don't hit any trees. So instead of just coming horizontally straight across the sky, it'll actually ascend to a set point, which is great if I'm out chasing in you know, Mississippi or somewhere in the trees. It'll know to come right to me. So it's up about 320 feet right now, and now you can see that distance. The D at the bottom there is distance from how far it is from me and the controller, you know, in the X direction, I guess you'd say. So now it's right overhead, and now it's going to start descending here very shortly. So now you can see it's dropping down to 90, 280, 270. So it's going to come down right outside, and I'm going to go show you what that landing looks like. Alright, so it's coming down. It's about 65 feet above the ground. I'm going to stand out here so you can know that I'm not controlling it at all. Coming straight down. And it's going to land right where I took it off based on the GPS. There you go. Simple as that.